Welcome everybody to Ask Dr. Jana. I have my cousin Heidi with me here, and she is a behavior specialist, licensed behavior specialist. She's been in the field doing therapy for years. She's quite acclaimed and very knowledgeable, and she has a lot of specialties, and I'd like her to talk about it. So I'd like you to meet Heidi Morein. Here she is.
Thanks, Jana. We were talking about the fact that there is a niche available for therapists that doesn't seem to be filled. And I'm going to try to cross-train and be cross-certified so that I can fill this niche. And that is when service or emotional support dogs are recommended for a child and their family, there doesn't seem to be a way of integrating that animal, the dog or the pet, with the family and with the child after the training period is over. And I think it's important for there to be programs and support in place through a greater period of time, integrating that pet with the family and helping to put together a protocol or a program or whatever you want to call it, so that the child's behavior and being able to socially, well, I don't know if you can socialize with an animal, but in a sense it's social skills. It's interactive skills with the pet, and also being able to rely on that pet for support, to treat the pet appropriately, and so forth. So I see that as a niche, and that's what I'm aiming to start specializing in. But my other love is Aspberger's, and it's a little bit selfish because I am Aspberger's, and I was raised by Aspberger's, and I raised a really wonderful son, possibly two sons, with Aspberger's, and it's my absolute favorite thing to work with, and I love Aspberger's kids. And if you put me in a room, they come towards me, and so you can actually check the percentage of people. You can probably check the incidence of autism in any space by just putting me there, because I tend to, anyone who feels the way I do tends to come over and start talking to me, which is great.
And you are excellent with this group and many other groups.
You. Yeah, I love it. I'm not one of those people that when someone perseverates, I go, that's okay, that's okay. I will sit down purposefully with that child. What a lot of what children like that need is to be able to have someone that will sit with them and listen to them, because so many people, including their parents, and it's not a judgment on their parents because I did this too, it's like, that's okay, I have to do something, I have to go. So you actually need to create a safe space where people with Asperger's can just take off, and also to help them find their passion, because generally in their what they call obsessive interests, and you find their passion, and that's what they can move towards in terms of professional work, and you want them to do that. My son took his perseveration and became a field organizer for Biden. And
that's excellent.
So that kind of thing is very possible. I don't think people always see the possibilities and the potential, particularly with something like being able to talk someone's ear off. There are professions where you have to be fearless in speaking to people. And
it's a hidden gem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's who you were working with, and you are a gem for your ability that you can do this.
And I love animals and children. And
okay.
If I could have a petting zoo, I think I would have a petting zoo.
Well, I definitely wanted to share this information and let people know about your great skills.
Thank you.
And that you're available to work.
I am.
With people on the spectrum, with Asperger's, with people who have animals who they need a little help with for different reasons. You're skilled in many things, and I'm so happy to promote you and to let people know about, the hidden talent here. So anything else you want to say?
Just that I'm a big fan of yours, Dr. Jen.
Well, thank you, Heidi. It's a pleasure to be related to you.
Okay, thanks. It is.
Thanks for coming on today.
And
you're
welcome.
I'll let people know where they can find you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks again.